What's up, guys? All right, so today, it's Friday, so it's Film Fridays. Going to kind of do two today. One's going to be NBA, one's going to be WNBA, and here we got Luka. Luka had a solid game last night. He was able to force Game 7, 11 to 26 shooting. Not the best shooting night, but they were up enough to where he, was able to rest towards the end of the fourth quarter. So we're gonna check out some of his highlights here. So let's check this first clip out. Coming off a ball screen, just real nice little spin, step back. Now, this is actually very skilled. I'm not gonna lie. All right. So check this out. He gets into his half spin. He sees DeAndre Ayton there. His hands here. So to create space after that spin, he could have landed on two, but instead he kind of pushes back on the one and then shoots one of his patented moves, this little fadeaway jump shot. It's a tough move to guard. Here, very simple, just get downhill, goes for a layup, little legal and illegal action where I don't know who is that, Cleaver runs down the middle, try to go to the opposite block as he drives, ends up knocking down Drake Crowder, which gives Luka the wide open lane to drive and score. I just want to watch also just his pace. It works for him, moving that slow. It works for him. So remember, I'm showing you these things because I want you to try them and to see if they would relate to how you play, or maybe we take the little details and characteristics of these things and you, like, once again, you add them to your game. It's tough. It's magic. Got the switch. He tries to spin and seal, but he decides to. I guess he feels the fact that he goes back. Now, what you can't see here, he spins and he drops the ball between his frame. You can't see his other foot. One foot's here and the other foot's probably over there. Now, the other thing on this spin step back, he doesn't have the ball in his hands here. So technically he can just turn and go if he really wanted to. But in this case, another option is step back. So he pushed off that front foot, creates space. Chris Paul's not going to block the shot, especially when you create enough space like that, height-wise, athleticism-wise. Great shot. And he was talking smack. I respect Luka a lot. Whole lot. Rejects the screen. Nice little floater off the glass. One more time. Dwight Powell sets screen. And he touches him. So Bridges expects Ayton to kind of stop him. Ayton's got to protect the alley. Bridges isn't fully back, so Luka decides to just float it up. What another option Luka could have did was cut him off here. You see the point guards get in front of them, I'll hold him on his back. But he didn't do that. But that was another option he could have possibly did in that situation. This is tough. All right. The other thing, so what we don't really see here is how he looks off his defender. So he's looking at his screener, telling him to come set this ball screen. So in the defender's mind, he's probably thinking, all right, let me get ready for the screen. You see? And what that does, right there, he peaks at 42. I don't know who 42 is. I want to say it's Cleaver or whatever his name is. And basically gets him jumping the wrong way. Now he attacks his hip. Look, When I tell you attack the hip, he attacks his outside foot. Maybe this is a lot of space, but what happens is what he opens up as a defender. And I worked on this on the app. He did a kind of a football tuck, 1, 2, goes up and adjusts to go around. Skill wise, it's a super tough play. It was very simple, but even though it was very simple, but it's super tough if you look at the moving parts to it. Look, I'm moving, slice, draw contact, finish. Ooh, I like this. I should have put more of the clip on this. Staggered speed stop, left, right, heady, between, pull back. That was tough. And then he did the through, cross, pull back. Size up, cross, through, skip, pull back, shot. And now when he did that, what do we notice about DeAndre Ayton? Perfect. Right? Tough. Super tough. That's like LeBron's. But this is super tough. Jab. He got a lot of mismatches, which is what you want to do in the NBA. Shit. Jab, 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 little shimmy. Sounds like he's gonna drive, cross. I don't know what you call this. Damn, I can't even really trying to figure out how to talk. Oh, okay. So he does a little partial step, pushes back, and then goes through the legs. Now, like I said, he's attacking the outside hip. This is an example of attacking the outside hip. When you attack the outside hip, you get by them, they get on your back, and he does his first step finish, gets by. DeAndre is still able to get it. If Luka was a little bit faster, it would have been 2 points regardless. But like I said, look at the score. They're up 20 right now. Very simple. Just fighting and setting screens, some switching. I would have personally, if they're doing that, I would have cut right there. But Luka likes to have the ball in his hand, so can't even be mad at it. Hand off, come off tight, 2-hand pickup, and go up to dunk. So we call this a quick split. Does a jab, drop pivot, or that reverse step, starter step, boom, and he cuts right into because he is Jerry Crowder. Assume Luka was coming off the screen, gets it downhill and goes and finishes. Very important thing to notice. And then he catches a bang out. What you gonna do about that? In his bag, step, bump, finish. In his Duffy. Comes off the screen, does that crossover step. 1, 2. Changes directions. DeAndre reaches here, so Luka brings the ball around his waist, around, under, somehow keeps his dribble alive. Bumps, spins, lands 1, 2, Could have been a travel. Pivots, extend to the rim, and finish. It's a very tough sequence. The key thing to that was the footwork in the paint. All right, footwork in the paint. So he bumped in there, bump, back, fake, bump and step through, and go and finish. Last clip, very basic. He bumps him. Lucky his teammate talked because Dev Booker was about to come take this. All right. So what we want to take from here is just the idea and the notion that if you have a mismatch, go and take that. Post them up. That's why you got to post them up. I mean, yes, Luka's 6'8" or whatever he is, and Paul's 6 foot. But some of you players should take advantage of that because it's easier to get a bucket. All right. So that concludes today's episode. There's a couple spots I not blanked. I just was quiet because I was trying to figure out more so how to explain it in a way that you guys can understand. Sometimes I do the film breakdown and it's like I watch the clips once or twice and then I watch it again and I see something else again. So it's a learning experience for both you and myself, and I'm trying to, like I said, educate you guys and break down films so you guys can see it from a different view and then add some things to your game. All right, I'll see you guys soon.